to Shirt Shopping, the series in which myself and a guest go shopping for football shirts, round classic football shirts, and you can see the venue's a bit different. We're doing a very, very special one today here in Los Angeles. They have a pop-up store here, they're then getting one in Miami, then also one in New York as well. Obviously, you can still shop at classic football shirts in London and Manchester, and online, there's thousands of football shirts online on classic football shirts, and if you use the code AwayDays at checkout, you get 10% off. Every episode of Shirt Shopping, we do a giveaway. This one is very special. You can see by the title who the guest is. And we're giving away a signed shirt by Giorgio Chiellini. To have a chance of winning it, all you have to do is like this video and comment what you thought his best shirt purchase was from the video. And also, without further ado, let's meet our guest. Giorgio Chiellini, welcome to Shirt Shopping. How are you doing?
Yeah, everything's good. Nice to meet you. I'm very happy to be here. Just some look and then to pick something.
Yeah, there is shirts everywhere. You've got $500 of my money to spend. So you can pick out any shirts you want and I will buy them for you, essentially. Are you a big shirt collector?
I use my shirts to do charity. I started almost 20 years ago because I had a lot of shirts in my house. I said, what I could do with all these shirts?
Yeah.
And then I started to do on my own charity, and then after that we create something more professional and we help a lot of people.
So you swap shirts and then they get auctioned off for charity?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
hopefully I can at least give you some shirts to put into your collection today.
Yeah.
Let's start over here anyway. That is a classic USA 94. Yeah. It's
Salty, one of the best stadium and loudest stadium in my career.
Really?
Yeah. Celtic and Galatasaray, were two of the biggest stadium.
Okay.
I know that.
Yeah. James Milner.
James Milner. Yeah, I play against him.
You played against him?
Yeah.
Was there any players that surprised you of how tough they were to play against?
I played with Drogba, maybe.
Drogba
Drogba was unmarkable. Was so big, so fast, so technical. Yeah, really good play.
Nice.
Yeah, Newcastle, O'Neill. I remember Newcastle with Shearer.
Shearer,
Yeah.
Alan
Shearer.
There we go. Let's look. It's iconic.
Oh, this is my.
So this is where we'd like to talk about this. This is where your career started. In Livorno. Were you a childhood Livorno fan? Were they your team?
Yeah. I grew up. Livorno is a small city. I support also AC Milan when I was a child.
Yeah.
And my twin brother supported Juventus because my mom support Milan and my father Juventus. That we have to fight for everything.
What was it like to grow up in Livorno? What is there to do?
We have to see it's beautiful during the summer. Nothing much to do, but we have a sport passion with football and basketball a lot of other sports, and I was lucky to grow up. I remember that well. I wasn't ready at 16 to figure out this type of emotion. During your career you grow up and you are more able, but at 16 play in front of a lot of your friends, the team you supported when you were a child and you were the boy baller. It was very hard.
Do you remember putting the shot on for the first time and being like, shit, this is happening?
I remember that the first game I played, every time at the beginning of the season, I have cramps.
Really?
Yeah, it's impossible for me. When I was younger, I ran more than anyone in the team, but when there is a game at the beginning, it was so hard.
Do you like an out there crazy shirt? Or are you more of a fan of like an understated, simple shirt?
No, it depends. I love players. I love Harry Kane, but I have to pick one shirt from England.
What a player.
What a player. I had him as a coach, assistant coach, young in the national team.
Okay.
Yeah, not in the first national team, in the under 21.
I'll keep up my arm for now. Any shirts that stand out to you, I'll put on my arm. I'm basically a walking coat hanger.
Perfect. Wow.
These are some crazy out there designs. You've got like the Manchester United here, it's a Newton Heath, synonymous with Eric Cantona. Very, very crazy shirt.
If I find not my idol, but one of the player I always liked was Roy Keane.
Roy Keane?
Yeah, Roy Keane, yes.
Why?
Sometimes
it was
tough, too much tough, but someone that really could show the emotion of play.
Yeah, he would always get in for a tackle, always up for it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't, no nonsense with
Yeah,
Roy Keane.
sometimes go over, but I have to switch. Yeah, because to be honest, the same, but...
What was it like playing in the Euro squad with, it feels like the team was really playing for both him and Mancini.
Yeah, Gianluca was really fantastic man that remained in our heart for all our life, and we were very lucky to spend time with him. It wasn't, unforgettable months for sure during the Euro, but all the years before we spent with him and we share with him is something that you cannot really. It's difficult to talk about it and to share the emotion that we feel.
So, like, when you were growing up, did you have many shirts from your childhood that you...
I remember that I had one of Barcelona green.
The green Barcelona?
Yeah, the green Barcelona, I had it. I had one AC Milan.
Yeah.
Italy team. Yeah.
Who was your, like, favourite AC Milan player growing up?
You have just picked one. I pick him.
Maldini?
Yeah.
Like,
Maldini,
unbelievable. Him and just an unbelievable centre back. He played left back as well at times, right?
Yeah, at the beginning. Yeah, but I'm not comparable.
He's like what we'd call a traditional English centre back.
Yeah.
He would header anything. Like if I threw a brick at him, he'd header it, basically.
Yes, so beautiful.
You seem to like it.
But
yeah. The lace collar, Roy Keane.
Yeah.
I put it on my arm?
Yeah.
So what do you make of like design stuff like this? Like as a player, you would have played with loads of different shirts, but like a lace collar.
I think it's not so, it's not comfortable, but it's nice to watch.
The Venezia, they're like almost like a fashion brand as well.
Yeah. But Venezia is a beautiful city, and I think that they deserve to have a fantastic shirt like this one.
This is a very, do you remember the 2018 World Cup, that Nigeria shirt? Every music festival in England, everyone was wearing this shirt, which is weird because no one can really pull it off. It's too bright. It's too bright. Is this the shirt?
This is the shirt I had.
This
is the shirt.
Yeah, with R9, Ronaldo. This was the shirt that stands out, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Do you want to put it on my arm?
Yeah.
You're picking out some absolute classics. This is good.
Yeah, I love it.
But this is Fiorentina. This
Probably the shirt of my first.
Your first,
Yeah.
What was it like playing for Fiorentina? It's a club with iconic players, iconic kits. Like Batistuta in the Nintendo sponsor.
But also with very passionate fans.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not easy play for Fiorentina because you feel pressure like a top team and the expectations are very high every game. We started very well, I started very well, the second part of the season was tough, but I spent a lot of time in Florence with national team.
What was it like to play against Zlatan?
Tough.
Yeah.
It was my best enemy. Which I loved him, but I faced him a lot of time and big battle, and were so beautiful play against him, but very tough.
Would he talk a lot on the pitch? Would he talk to you often?
I think he was a type of player that you cannot hurt so much.
Yeah.
The best way is keep it silence, do your job, and that's it. If he's sleeping, don't wake up the,
Don't poke the bear.
No.
Basically.
Yeah.
Were you someone who would talk to players a lot during your career? Would you try and get in their head like mind games?
Yeah, but not trash talking.
No.
Much more create a relationship.
Friendly?
Much more. Yeah. A lot of former teammates, Pepe Rossi, Patrick Vieira.
Speaking of former teammates, who was like a teammate who stands out to you that you loved playing with? There's obviously the obvious with the BBC, but who's another player that stands out to you?
Yeah, Buffon was. Yeah, Buffon won. I think the best player, the best goalkeeper of the history.
Yes.
Yeah, probably, but for sure the best of the last 30 years. Gerrard, it was the first
It's a very early Gerrard, very early
Yeah, because I remember him with number 8.
Speaking of some famous players, we've got just walk past some of these. Some big names here.
Yeah.
Any feelings like
Baggio? I remember that. I waited a couple of hours out of the stadium in order to have his autograph.
You queued that long to get Baggio's autograph?
Yeah, because not many big teams played in Livorno. It's a small town, and when a team like in which Baggio played come to Livorno, I was waiting hours and hours to just an autograph. It was so beautiful.
Do you remember the feeling? Did you remember watching the game when obviously the penalty miss happened? Do you remember?
I cried a lot.
You cried?
Yeah, I cried. I was just 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cried a lot, but at the end, without Roberto Baggio, we didn't reach the final.
There's a penalty shootout I cried a lot at, but we'll talk about that later because it's relevant to you and I don't want to talk about it right now. Next, we have Juventus.
Wow.
It's an iconic Juventus shirt. This one is iconic. But obviously, this is I believe, your first season at Juventus?
Yes, my first season.
What was it like getting that move to, obviously, your brother's team?
Was hard, but very, very beautiful play for Juventus. I remember first time I didn't know which team bought me.
Yeah, you didn't know?
No, President Livorno said me, come to Milan, I'll sell you to one of the biggest teams in first division. So yeah.
But so it was like a surprise.
Yeah, and one day I opened the door of the hotel and when Moggi, Bettega and Giraudo there, I was shocked. Totally shocked. I didn't expect. I didn't know, and I stayed there 17 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, more than 500 games it was.
Talking about just an amazing, like the odd time Juventus, like having a stint in Serie B with the team you had there in Serie B is unbelievable. Like Nedved, like Del Piero, Buffon, like
Trezeguet.
Yeah, what was it like?
Camoranesi, it was but for them was very hard, I think, to be relegated and start for the second division. For me, was a chance in order to get more space, and I was just 22. And it's normal. I could play also in another Serie A team, but and here in second division with Juventus was not a drama for me. Was different from players like Del Piero, Buffon, and all these type of players that they have just been world champion, and after 1 month they play in second division. Weird, I think weird, but they did something very beautiful for the club. Yeah,
it's an incredible. Just let's flick right. Any memories that pop out to you looking at these jerseys? There are some. I imagine like 9 Scudettos in a row. It's like an.
I remember this one was the.
Juventus in pink. What do you make of that? Because
it's a historical color for Juventus.
Yes.
The pink one.
It's a very nice.
This was the shirts of the first of the 9 in a row.
Yeah.
And then that's why also we.
This jersey is this is actually one that kit collectors love, this jersey, because there's a famous image of Drake.
I love the black one.
Yeah, you love the black one more.
I love the black one. Or also the carbon, but this is my favorite is the black one for sure.
Okay, so if you had to pick one shirt from your time at Juventus, the one that stands out, the pressure.
Pressure is high. I don't know. I have to pick one. I like the design of this one.
Do you prefer the away shirts more? This is obviously quite a
I prefer the black one. The black, I love the black one. I think black is very elegant and it's very also hard. For a team that need to fight. But for sure, if I have to pick one, it's the first.
Yeah. This one. Do you want to put it on? I'll put it on my arm.
Yeah.
But also, just to talk about, were you aware of like how like the BBC yourselves as the trio were perceived in England? Like it was seen as like this incredible defensive like formation. How did it feel for you to be a part of?
Proud, but we were friends.
Yeah.
We were friends much before teammates, and I think that is something that helped us a lot in order to. Improve our performance also on the field, because that type of connection help us in order to know better each other, than know the strength and the weakness.
Yes,
the weakness of each other, and it's something that you don't have to talk many times.
No, it's like telepathic almost.
Yeah, but you know where is your teammates. You know his strength, you know his weakness, and then when you see some situation in which could be a trouble, you are there ready. Yeah. And then you anticipate the movement, and other thing that you could sure to take some risk, because you know that he is on your back covering you. There is something that is not easy. You need times playing together, and for sure also be friends help in this situation, because it's something that you don't have to give the fault to my fault, your fault. It doesn't matter. We are teammates, we are friends, and it's trying to improving each other every game, in trying to win together, celebrating or have bad memories together, bad feelings, but everything was together and was easier.
There's a player we haven't spoke about, is Cristiano.
I was so lucky to play with him and to took him little secret for the normal day, not just playing against, and try to understand how could stop him. He couldn't walk in the city center alone, he couldn't, but he was very respectful with the team, with all the players. He never missed a team dinner or something that was normal, but not normal.
He's above it.
He's above. But
Did you notice like a change in the fans who would come to the stadium once Ronaldo joined?
Yeah, obvious. Everything changed. Everything changed, and the expectation was so high. The fans were so excited. Everyone of us were excited to stay with him. Unfortunately, we didn't win the Champions League, but we were so close. We were unlucky a couple of times that we have some important injuries during key games. But he did a good job with us. It was so challenging playing with him and try to raise our level.
It's an interesting jersey as well, because it's maybe one of the first ever Juventus to not have the stripes.
Yeah.
Did you like this jersey, or were you?
So and so. To be honest, not so much, but you have to change sometimes.
So the difference of this one, the two differences is this one has the Ajax badge.
No, I'm seeing, but at the end, Ajax shirt is iconic.
Yeah, Ajax. Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it.
Lippmann or Kluivert though. It's
the same.
It's incredible.
The same. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Lippmann, it's okay, but Ajax shirt is really iconic, and it's something that you have to have.
So just speaking about obviously the Lippmann jersey, like, well, you said there's some. Is that what I was going to ask?
Now you have to wait, because I found two unbelievable players.
Zidane and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Did you ever play against Ronaldo?
No.
Never.
I don't know if fortunately or unfortunately. I said now I could say unfortunately probably when, but because could be a good memories. But Ronaldo was unbelievable. I think that the 1 year he was still playing, but he was injured, or I was injured. But
yes, the long sleeve shirt as well. Are you a fan of long sleeve or short sleeve?
I used for a part of my career. Then switch and prefer to play with just short sleeves.
Just short sleeves?
Yeah.
Some people now, long sleeves have sort of died. People wear like an under layer, like an aerodynamic layer.
Yeah, but it's not our choice.
Save long sleeves, make long sleeves. Yeah,
that's why.
So any other players that stand out to you? Obviously you gave me the Lippmann and Ronaldo, Zidane. Any players who like really stood out to you from the 90s specifically?
The three Dutch players of AC Milan was unbelievable.
Yeah?
Yeah, Van Basten, Gullit, Rijkaard, I remember that. Yeah, and Brazil, I remember Romario Bebeto was so iconic.
Any English players other than Shearer?
Yes.
Beckham?
Yeah, Beckham, okay, Beckham, yes. If you go to early 90s, we could mention Lineker.
Gary Lineker, yeah.
Gary Lineker. Now as a TV commentator, opinion is. I remember him, and Gazza Gascoigne.
Yeah, Italia '90 was just iconic for England, and then Gary Lineker. They're saying in England is like Gary Lineker, he shat on the pitch because he soiled himself on the pitch. See, this is like a good example of where shirt technology sort of evolved, and you went from having like just a standard shirt to having like these grooves and like air pockets in them.
Look at this one.
Could you imagine playing that in the heat, in the wall?
Impossible.
Well, this is a nice section to move on to. It's now the Italy shirts.
Yeah.
Just what was it like getting your first debut, your debut for the Italian national team? What was that like?
Yeah, I was so proud. It was something that you are really proud to play for national team. It's more than a dream. You start dreaming to play in first division, but when you start to playing for the national team, it's something above. You are not playing for a club, a team. You play for your whole nation, and it's something very different. Yeah, the emotion that I feel when we won the Euros was not comparable to every cup I won with Juventus, and I think it's normal for everyone. Is the same. We unify the whole nation. It doesn't matter in that moment if you are Inter, Juventus, Milan, Napoli. It doesn't matter. Yeah, 60 million altogether, and and happened after COVID. That was a tough period, and we are just coming out, and for sure my best memory of the career, unexpected to be honest, because we were not the favorite. I had a ACL at 35 that if it's not postponed because of pandemic, probably I don't know if I was able to play in the 2020 the Euros because I just trying to recover, but I start to play consistently from January 2021. I started to refine the balance, and was a tough period. And I didn't expect to play at this level the Euros, to be honest. But for sure, I was so happy. It was so hard, but at the end, I think that we were the team that deserved most to win the.
Yeah, no, you actually were. From the first game, I remember the first game against Turkey, and everyone was like, oh, like everyone was not, because everyone had Turkey as like underdogs. And then like you came in and just.
But I think that
straight away.
Was the first game
after
a year
that
we play with fans.
At home as well, right? It was in Rome.
Yeah,
right?
in Rome. 3 games in Rome with 50,000 fans. After a year that we never play with fans is something that gives us a lot of energy and also a lot of confidence. We started playing and beating it so easy Switzerland and Turkey, and not easy team that we know very well for the World Cup, the next World Cup, and that gave us confidence that we were a little bit lucky, for sure. A couple of situations against Spain and Austria, for sure, and also in the final when you arrive to the PK, everything could happen. I know. I don't want to.
But you didn't just play for it. You captained your nation to a European. Like it's unbelievable. It must have been just such an honor to.
More than a dream. It's impossible. Also, if you start dreaming something, you cannot dream to be the captain and win the Euros for your national team when you're a kid. That's why I'm really proud, happy, and for what I've done and what I'm doing.
How did you celebrate that night? What was the feeling like? Well, how did you sleep?
Exhausted. Exhausted. We arrived at home in Rome at 8 a.m. Then you can imagine younger, drinking, singing, dancing. I'm just exhausted.
Just to go back to like the whole country coming together, the 2006 World Cup victory. Do you remember where you were for?
At the stadium.
You were there. You went. You saw it in person.
I was in person at the stadium in Berlin, and I was so happy. I cried like every fans or family of the players. I was so happy to be there.
2014 World Cup. The experience of playing at a World Cup, first of all, like.
I was very lucky with all the Euros. I'm unlucky with the World Cup. Then I have to enjoy every Euro I played, and I one time arrived to the final, 2 times to the quarterfinal, but losing penalty kicks. Then we were very unlucky. 1-1, but it's okay. It's something that unfortunately we have to figure out. One of the biggest delusion I had in my career was for sure to don't qualify for the World Cup, much more than lose a final.
You think so? Yeah. Because it's such a big competition.
It's
right?
different. If you think to lose a final, you can think just at the end or all the journey.
Yeah,
It was
true,
unbelievable. So good emotion in order to arrive game by game to reach the final. For sure, was not good to lost the final, but could happen.
Yeah.
You are right there. Don't qualify for a World Cup is much more worse.
Yeah, there's a moment from this World Cup which obviously everyone spoke about.
Yeah.
At what point did you sort of, obviously, Luis Suarez bit you. At what point did you realise he was biting you?
1, 2, 3. I said, oh, he bite me. Yeah, but the worst thing of that situation that the referee didn't.
You didn't see?
Yeah, I didn't see the referee, didn't see the system. I don't know how it could happen. Now we are complaining about VAR.
Yeah,
But
sure.
I think that it's a good thing for the future of football.
I seem to remember you showed the ref the bite marks.
Yeah, but obviously, but it was so clear for me. At the end, the change also for us the future of the competition, because without this red card, and we had a doubtful red card for Marquisio in that game, we lost, and they advanced to the next round. Probably could do something different if we pass to the next round and face Colombia. That was a good team, but maybe we could beat them. It was not against Brazil or something that unbeatable. And we could talk about different journey in a World Cup instead. No, but it's okay. It's something that you have to accept.
I went to every single game of the Euros. I was there for every game.
Yeah, okay.
I have to ask you about this man. Are you familiar with the outrage from that situation that happened?
Yeah.
It's like, there's an article about it. It called it the most cynical foul of all time. Where like he's running through. What do you think of that situation?
I did a mistake reading reading the bounce of the ball. I think that I could protect the ball in order to go out. Saka was too smart in order to pass through me. I don't really realize how, because I tried to cover and protect the space in order to let the ball out. And first thing they have to do is pull him. No more. Yeah, something that, for me it's normal. Yellow card is better than consider transition.
Do you think it should have been a yellow or a red?
No, I think that no doubt about that.
You think yellow?
Yeah, but it was too clear because it was too far from the goal.
Too far from the goal, I agree.
Too far from the goal, not a clear situation in which you could score. Everything could happen. It's
Exactly.
long and it was not beautiful to watch for sure, but it's something that I learned in my career, that you have to be effective and not beautiful. I never was beautiful with the ball, without the ball, also out of the field. Then I had to be effective, and that's it. It was, I think, very smart.
Oh no, I think I would completely agree. It wasn't a red card.
And it's normal that English fans
Well, no.
I'd be frustrated, but if you love football, you understand how smart it was.
Do you know there's a term in English football that we use?
No,
It's called shithouse. So it's
Okay.
like you are very good at being tactical and doing the right thing, which is like, you are very good at it. And it was not a red card, a yellow.
could happen, but
There's a-
it was funny to watch much more than living.
There's a very viral video of you which I think encapsulates you perfectly and how people see you. Is that this video? Are you familiar?
Yeah, I was joking with not with Dybala.
It was not Dybala, no.
It was Italian teammates, Orsolini, that played for Bologna and just came in.
Yeah.
And they said me, I'm coming into. Yeah, okay, we cannot say, but to score. Yeah, not to score, but to kick you or something similar. And I said, I'm here. Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Ready to come.
Yeah, but because he's a very funny guy, and we were joking a lot. We have a good relation in national team, and that's why I was joking with him. But unfortunately, the TV image before was on me, and then on Dybala, and it was
Let's go over to the one final section. We leave Juventus
yeah.
and then we end up. Let's look at these. There's some more designs here that are great to look through, but River
I
Plate.
love him. No,
Higuain.
Pepita.
Yeah.
Pepita.
He was great for Juventus, right?
It was great for Juventus.
JJ Okocha,
JJ
PSG, like so good they named him twice.
David Villa.
Some amazing J League kits over the year. Like, I think if I was a footballer, I would love to go and experience Japan just once, like Iniesta did. It's like a crazy. You're treated like a god over there.
Yeah, to be honest, I loved from many years to came here in US, and when I had the possibility last year, I took it a few times, and LAFC.
LAFC. There's some amazing kits. The black kit right now, the LAFC with the gold.
Yeah, I love the black kit.
Yeah.
I love the black kit, to be honest. Yeah, because it's our color, black and gold. At the end, they were really good to create something from zero, and in a few years create something that really the people loved. I saw many people with the LAFC tattoo.
Tattoo?
Yeah, also tattoo in just few years, but the community is so involved.
What are the fans
with the
like?
team.
What is the fan base like?
Yeah, the fan base is crazy here. You have to join to watch a game, and you live an experience that we have in this stadium. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much more a show entertainment than really live or dead, but they have a passion, so unreal.
Here, there's a man who I know you've spoken fondly of, just looking down, almost like he's there.
Yeah,
There.
this is my big brother.
Yeah?
He's my big brother. Yeah, Gigi is special. He's the number one.
Yeah.
No
Do you think you say the best goalkeeper of all time?
For me, best keeper, is the GOAT.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, the GOAT of a keeper, 100%.
Yeah.
Also, it's fantastic. I'm sad because he deserved to win the last league with Parma. And
Yeah, nice fairy tale ending.
brought them in first division. But at the end, I talked with him a couple of days ago. He's very happy with this new life.
Yeah.
He did everything for football. I think he could continue to give something to. Now with national team, he's working for the national team.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
There's a very interesting spot to end. Is this?
Yeah.
Did you ever imagine you would be made into a jacket?
No, this jacket, no.
Would you like to try it on?
Yeah, I could try. I had also hair, you know.
You had hair, yeah.
Yeah. Nobody knows and nobody trusts, but I had hair.
Was left back Chiellini, right? With the
Yeah,
hair?
left back Chiellini, and then I passed to center back and lost hair.
Do you remember like any kits you remember being really bad?
I had some bad kids. Yeah, to be honest, yes. And Juventus sometimes they try to do something strange because we have 3-4 kids every year.
When you played Inter Miami, was Messi there? Did Messi play?
Yeah, Messi played and they won because of Messi, obviously.
Did you get his jersey at full time?
No, I didn't ask him. I asked him for a picture. My daughter was in Italy and called me and said, "Daddy, I never asked you anything." It's not the truth, but it's okay. I want to do a picture with Messi.
That's really cool.
Then imagine, I got injured at the beginning of second half. We deserved first half to win, then maybe not to win, but not to lose in the way we lost 3-1. And I had to...
Ask Messi for a photo.
Yeah, and it was very nice on the field and out of the locker room with all the kids and my daughter especially.
I can imagine.
But I had to do it as a dad.
I don't know if you're aware, there's like a famous collab with like a street palace.
We have a great collaboration with Palace. And
Very
good
good shot.
Yeah, Adidas did another one with Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The human race jersey.
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah, it was nice, but I prefer the Palace, to be honest. But best shirts I wear with Juventus, one for anniversary 125, I think.
They've loved that you've just done that. They will love that.
I'm trying to find one.
You can never find it.
Yeah, because
Well, did you give yours away? You are for charity.
Yeah, I gave my and now I'm trying to find another one in order to have a memories of that because it was huge.
If anyone has a Juventus anniversary shirt,
Yeah, please
This
contact me. Yeah, contact me. We could find a balance and a deal.
I genuinely believe someone watching this will have one. So we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Pick 3 or 4 of your favourites you'd like to take home.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Roy Keane.
Yeah, Roy Keane. maybe my mom I think had this one. Yeah, some shirts I gave her in order to protect. Yeah, that one.
Oh, this is great. This is just
I think,
an unbelievable selection.
Yeah,
these three.
Oh, my
amazing.
number was for most part of my career was 3. Then three shirts is good.
Let's get you checked out and then
Check
we're
out.
done.
Check out.
Let's go to checkout.
Thank you.
Chiellini and King.
Now I have to wear it.
Are you gonna put it on?
Yeah, I put it on. Perfect side.
This is phenomenal. Just Chiellini and a Roy King.
Yeah, you have to show him.
Thank you so much for coming on and getting involved.
It was a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure to have you. If you want to win a £50 Classic Football Shirts voucher, let us know which is the best jersey Chiellini got in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you have enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe for more football shirt content as well. Huge thanks again for coming along, and best of luck for the MLS Cup playoffs as well.
Thank you very much. We need a little bit of luck, like every time.
I'll see you very soon. Ciao, ciao. Bye.
Ciao.